Hello, everybody. Welcome to the June 18th, 2018 SIG Service Catalog meeting. We were waiting for Carolyn to begin to discuss some of the issues. So I took the offline, off-video time to discuss my issue I'm driving with the desynchronization of state between Cube and the Open Service Broker API platform/broker. We got some willing participants to go and look at the document and make comments, and we will try to meet later. If any of the people on the call who are going to look at the document could either respond to the email or, respond on Slack somehow about setting up a meeting time, I would appreciate it.
Morgan, is this the same issue that we were trying to get scheduled last week and with?
Yes.
Alan? Yeah. Okay. All right.
No, I understand that you guys were out. That's fine. I just didn't fully understand that. As far as people being out, I'm going to be out probably next week on traveling. Jonathan is out this week for conference as well, and Doug is out probably this week and next week for the same set of conferences, but he's Doug, so he'll probably be on anyway. So just that administrivia update there. As far as the security contact issue we discussed, I'm not sure we all fully understand the details of what is required of the contact, but if it is mainly a triage, communication, rapid response type maintainer versus having to be a deep understander of the various security issues, we might have multiple volunteers, but I will shout out that I could be a contact. Last issue, PR auto assignment. So what this is talking about is in, let's see, there it is, catalog. In Service Catalog, I enabled the PROW assigner reviewer task thing. And what that does is on a PR creation now, you get the robot requesting reviews from people, and it does this through some fairly complicated algorithm. But as we can see, I'm not sure Brendan has looked at this repository in the last 6 months, and Kent's been around, but he hasn't said anything yet. And so that's the kind of assignments we're seeing, and so part of what I think we need to do to resolve this is add more, oops, not that. Where is it? Owner, add more people to this file. Add more people to this file. B, set up more of them within the entire source tree such that if you are a further if you feel that you have an area of expertise in one particular code segment or another, that you create an owner's file in that particular segment and then put yourself in it. And then 3 would be we start adding reviewers, which would be, I guess, the people who are not yet mergeable people and but do participate. That way we can, at least in the future, move to a more PROW-based system. So maybe what we can, maybe action items we can take to at least try to solve this would be create some owners files in areas that you feel you own more constructively. I can show you the test infra part of this if that would help. Comments? Questions?
I think that's a good idea. I think maybe doing a pass to remove anybody that's not actually maintaining it anymore would be good too, so you clean up some of those bad assignments.
Yep. Yep, makes sense.
So if we have a subdirectory or a project level and you create an owners file in there, it's
Yes.
going to basically override everything at the parent level, right?
I think it doesn't override it, but it adds a higher level preference to picking one of those people.
Okay, great.
And if none of those like in theory, the root one, somebody from the root one should be applicable to any of the files. I'm not sure if it's 100. I didn't like this is the code. You can come read the code yourself and see exactly how it picks the thing. Maybe it is a complete override. My understanding from the textual version of this was that it's sort of a higher preference. So I think, Jay, you did the health checker thing, and not that there's been a lot of traffic in there, but maybe
right. But no,
yourself as an owner of that.
Yep, agreed. Okay.
So and I believe the preference is as well for reviewers over approvers, just because what that is looking for specifically is reviewers. So, but again, if I think if an approver is available, it will, that's the choice. Okay, is that approximately the discussion summarized?
I think so.
Yep. I have a feeling we're going to have to revisit, and maybe it's a good idea anyway to summarize what we covered this week, next week, because we just don't have many people here.
Right? What do you mean? Right now, or
no? Sorry, next week. Next week we just revisit these, especially this last item where we're looking for people to, review what they want for listed for.
Sure. Okay. So does that cover the content of the meeting? Everybody feel any other actions, any other business?
Looks good to me, Morgan.
Okie dokie. I will stop the recording and we can all go about our days. Sounds good?
Thanks.
All right. Have a good one, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.